much is that dog in the window?
The only price tag on these animals is a whole lot of love and a lifetime of commitment and care. And more feel that it is a cost worth bearing. These are animals abandoned at the Society of Prevention for Cruelty to Animals. And the SPCA says fewer animals are being abandoned and more are adopting these furry friends. In 2004, 1,000 animals were adopted, and last year there were more than 1,100. Dogs are man's best friends, but not quite when the rate of adoption is 3 times slower than the rate of abandonment. And most of the dogs up for adoption are actually of pedigree breed and have been trained like Tyrant here. To boost an animal's adoptability, SPCA conducts checks on the animals when they are brought in.
Before we bring the dogs into the shelter, the adoption area, they will go through like tests first to see if they are sociable, if they'll be adopted, like they got chance of adoption. If not, then they'll be put down because of the space limit.
Sick and aggressive animals do get put to sleep, but SPCA saw a drop of 30% in the number of animals receiving the deadly injection last year as compared to 2004. What do you do with all these animals that have aggression?
There is aggression, then the vet will analyze, and then some have no choice but to put them down. Sometimes there are lots of animals which has to, because they come in with flu and they come in with sickness, then some can't be safe, especially those with maggot wounds and all that. Yeah, so but we will definitely medicate those which we can, and we will try our best to save as many as we can.
Such puppy eyes seem to tug at a child's heartstrings the most. SPCA observed that it is a child that pesters parents for a pet. So how do you prevent impulse adoption and get potential pet owners to adopt responsibly?
Children always pester their parents that they want a pet. Children will not take care of the pet because they're not capable, And so if parents are not 100% sure that they want to take on the responsibility, then we will have to explain to the children that they have to wait and explain to them the reason why it is not appropriate for them to just want to take it home on impulse. And then if the parents are not helping, then it is actually very bad for the animal. So coming here, we give them explanation. We let them see the lifespan is like they could be like primary 6 or set 1 now, thinking that they're old enough to take care, but then showing them that in the next couple of years, their lifestyle will change as they go older. Their school-local behavior, and they're going to have social lives when they're older. So what's going to happen to the pet when all this takes place? So when they are able to visualize the future in that manner, then they understand why it is not quite possible to have a pet now if the parents are not helping.
Once in a while, we give them a call and see how the animals are doing. Normally, whichever animals that get adopted from us, in about a week's time or so, we give them a call and see how they're getting along. And also, in case if they have any problems managing with the animals and all that, we let them know.
The shelter does see cases where animals are returned even after adoption.
There was this German Shepherd who was given up to us because she had ticks, because they had no more maid to take care of the dog. Yeah, so she was about 5 years old when she came. She stayed for a year, 6 years old, and because of the old age, dogs can live about 12 years. People don't want to adopt it, and because it's a German Shepherd, people are a bit scared also. So there's once she was adopted, but then a few days later she was returned because the owner was like, she had ticks and we are going overseas, so they decided to give it back. Recently it has been adopted again, so you just hope that it won't be returned anymore.
Even with more adoptions, some dogs like Handsome and Boy have not been able to catch the eye of a potential owner. They were given up after their original owner's condominium refused to allow them to keep 2 dogs. Handsome and Boy have been at the shelter for 3 years now.
They came together, they're brothers. They don't get along with other dogs and they're very good with children also. We encourage people to go in and communicate with the dogs. If they don't have other dogs and it's their first dog, I think Handsome and Boy is great because they are actually trained to do their business outside on the grass instead of in a house. So they will hold and then do it there.
But the size of the animals still presents restrictions on adopters, as HDB forbids the rearing of medium-sized dogs, and many have failed to adopt. Are you here to adopt any animals today?
Oh yes, I wanted to look around, but unfortunately, I think I have to come back again because there is not HDB approved dogs.
The main problem is the rules in HDB, the HDB's policy is that you can't keep a medium-sized dog. And we've actually appealed over the years, and the answer still comes back no. And, we're going to keep appealing for this rule to change, because I think that people will definitely adopt more dogs from us. As you see, there's quite a few crossbreeds, and some of them stay with us for quite a while because they can't be kept in a HDB. So this is quite an obstacle.
While some may have failed to find their canine companion at the shelter, Razor TV manages to suss out those who did. All that and more in the next clip.